Don't be mad. Don't be mad.
Inevitable.
Oh, he wants to get the...
Oh, get some Eidolons? Oh, that's nigh.
The Bombi's such a...
Now he's dead. First one. So, this is what you need to do. You need to force it so it cannot take stacks. Haste popped. Zephyr coming in. Tricks of the trade in the Pit of Malice. With the roll coming through. Hung dead again. Damage on a Hustler. They'll chase this Elder Titan past the tier 1, near the tier 2. A TP's coming, but it's not in time. Hung and Hustler, hand in hand. In the
losing mid tower, minute 7, mid tower's gone.
Bombi and Red are going to be here to try and make something happen, but there's not really much you can do. And really, Red, he's dead. Red dead. There's no redemption there.
What is happening with 496? They're just falling apart.
They're playing. Looking likely. Put of Malice down, Firestorm, Midnight Pulse, all a lot for Bombi to deal with. He's dead before his crate explodes on the...
I mean, I don't even think that they know how far they're behind.
Geomagnetic Grip, roll stopping the TP. Techies, he's going to be dead to rights. They'll get the kill on a Bombi.
It's very hard to judge, honestly, playing the game, how far you're actually behind.
Ooh, Shackle with Focus Fire.
Good kill.
Good kill there for DPC.
Love to praise him. This game, it's been a rough one. Another initiation on a roll here.
Yeah, they've got the damage. Geomagnetic Grip, nothing he can do. Tries to get a blast off out, but now the roll lands. They've got the black hole, but the sweep is in. Onto the Underlord as well as the Enigma. They'll drop the Arena, but he's still standing in the Midnight Pulse. Trying to escape with that ulti. Cuckoo, he drops and he stops the ult. They've got the help from the Monkey King. Jackie's in, and Jackie's here to get some kills. DPC forced to run. Hustle gone.
Like, they're just getting beaten down all over the map. Ricky needs space to farm his Battle Fury.
Don't think so.
They're just not getting any. This Wind Ranger, I think that's going to be their first quote-unquote power spike. Techies again. They're pulling his Techies.
There's nothing he can do. Geomagnetic Grip as well as the Magnetize. That gets committed. Two-man sweep. And maybe you could do something with this. And that's a combo where Bombi gets killing a Zephyr, a little bit of revenge. And he'll get a second.
A massive pain to deal with.
Just not even going in for the untouchable. Roll in, finding Bombi. Cuckoo with the kill. The arena's down. Focus Fire. Jackie pops the Wukongs, but is it going to be enough? It's doing a lot of damage to Red, who's trying to get out. And there's the roll. The kill on DPC. They'll take out both.
Yep, he just completed his Aghanim Scepter, sitting at 2.3k health. With Agi Threads, even with Strength Threads, is 2.5k health.
Ooh, Hung. Malice on a baby toast. There's the roll with the dust magnetized. The damage is in and the kill is there. Power shot.
The damage.
Bombi with the balance strike. They've got the arena down. The spear. Whoa! Great set to the Aegis. All right. Getting something going here. They did lose Bombi though. Now lose the first life on Red. But they do kill off Hung, so they get the Aegis. They'll blink away on Red. But down goes DPC. Zephyr on the run. Fallen, they've got one, but it's not looking like much more. A second kill on Red. 4 heroes gone on the side of 496.
Top 3 is more than the entire Dia team combined already.
Means you're in a very tough spot. Blast off, Rondabetos immediately turning this. They get a quick kill on a Bombi.
But still, Enigma, Blink, Black Hole.
Yeah,
have to look out for
BKB
this.
of his own. He blinks back, BKB, that gets pop, looks over at Red. Malefice, now the roll in. He's not using that Black Hole just yet. They'll get the kill onto the Mars, but they lose Whitemon in the process. Rondabetos, Firestorm, roll again. Ricky, he's caught, he's killed as he's dusted up, silenced up, and taken out.
13 deaths is a lot of deaths.
They're almost catching up to that 1k GPM per minute. Blink Arena, not bad from Red. 3 heroes are surrounded, and they'll get the kill onto the Mars. They lose Whitemon again, this time by Hung. Black Hole committed for the Ricky, and that means that Ricky just survives, gets the Essence Ring off. Will fall afterwards. Cuckoo's Midnight Pulse will do the deed. Take out Hung. He'll buy back immediately. Now the look as the shackle lands on the Carl, but he is so hard to kill at this point.
If it was hard to fight, then now good luck.
The silence even longer on the geomagnetic grip as he hits that level 10 20. Balance strike. Oh, takes out the Aegis. Magnetized down with BKB pop by Zephyr. They go after the Mars and they kill Jackie twice. Black Hole now on a DPC. He's got the refresher if he wants to go for the double, but just chooses to blink away. The BKB's been popped by DPC. Whitemon's dead. 3 heroes got to the side at T1. This is turning out to be tough. They've got the arena as well as the spear. They have the damage, the sweep to follow it up, as well as the silence. And Zephyr, woo, just rolling away.
10% though, not the biggest deal in the world. Oh, trying to catch Ricky here, silence.
Dark Rift, and here they are. Silence in, Firestorm down, and hung. Tree. Oh!
He popped.
BKB off. And Alice lands up too, as well as Arana Matos goes after Bombi. Mars in trouble. Balance strike is in. The damage is there to get the kill on a raid. Looking over at Hustler.
Waiting for the enemy to get impatient. You know, trying to breach that high ground. Ricky dead again.
Hung, this is the 10th time he's died. No, they're going to get the tier 3 bottom, and T1 wise to just block up these racks. Doing so because... Oh, Malice trying hit a Malice. I don't know if Hung was...
How did they see him?
I think that just might have been coincidence. Maybe they got a little glance at this Ricky. It's just the luck of the game right now as the arena's down around Waymon as well as Zephyr, but they pop the BKB. They'll go for the Dark Rift and escape.
Because in the end, Techies also doesn't really do much in these kind of areas.
Ooh, blink. Spear landing, infinite shots, roll coming through. There's the arena, and they get the kill to Carl. They're starting to turn this one around. They'll look over at Zephyr, but with his BKB, he's able to roll away from the hands of 496. Texas is in deep. Bombi is dead. He'll buy back immediately. Now they'll go after the Elder Titan. Make it a second. Spear lands, though. Earth Spirit. DPC from the high ground. Nobody's touching this Windrunner. They get the kill on a Zephyr. He buys back as well. Roche is up, but about to fall to this Radiant side power shot, and nobody in, but Black Hole is used, and that is on the Bombi who just fought back. That means no mines. That means no techies for 100 seconds. It was promising for 496. At a point, Jackie working on DPC. The damage, though, from DPC. Pinamalice is down. Can he get one life? Yes, he can. He's got a buyback. So there's a second available while the Earth Spirit's going for the Elder Titan Geomagnetic Grip. He's got the dust. He spots in the roll and the kill.
So how do you deal with it now? Do you just come in from the side? Do you just go for the throne because there's no mines there?
You might. I mean, no Bombi for 46. BKB's been popped. Where does the attention go? Looks over at Jackie, blinks back. You've got Enigma who has the refresher shard, the refresher orb, looking to get the Black Hole 3 times down.
Use the shard. Black Hole available.
Rift. Ooh, Hung dead.
Not even needed. They're just going for the throne because they know they have no mines there.
Looking to finish the game. No Ricky for 100 seconds. This one looking like it's all she wrote for 496. At T1, they'll attack the throne. The Black Hole is used. The balance strike is there. The Black Hole again. And inside the giant circle of the Wukong's command, GG is called by 496 and T1. It's not. Oh, hold on, Carl. Getting chased. Hustler, Hung. Both there. First blood for Hustler, taking out Carl.
Storm.
Well, lightning stun was already used. They're locked on to the Lion, and the stun comes in. The Mana Void is used. Carl's dead. Antimage shows up again. The Lion is saved, and they'll get 2 of their own.
Yeah. Invis Rune on the Bad Rider here.
Ooh, Orchid on the Lion. Vortex on the Bat Rider. They've stunned up this Monkey King. They've got the Flame Break as well as the stun. The Geomagnetic Grip again, silencing out 2. Don't have the False Promise this time around. It's still on cooldown for another 43 seconds. They look over at DPC with the ball landing coming in from the Storm, but he doesn't have a lot of mana to play with. Whitemon, he's dead too. 2 heroes gone on the side of T1. 496 potentially looking for more opportunity, sending a couple of illusions their way. The stun hits onto the Nyx Assassin. They've got the roll from Hustle. The Flame Break hits onto Jackie as well as Zephyr, but they get the kill on a Bombi. The look over is now the silence is onto the Earth Spirit. Running away is this Phantom Lancer, and the ulti was used by Hung. It's not going to matter. They've got the lasso. They'll get the kill. They'll take out Jackie. Phantom Lancer gone. And Nyx Assassin, no Vendetta to work with. Courier coming over for the Oracle, so they know that there's heroes here. They're grouped up towards top. Blink Lasso. This is on Nyx Assassin. They'll get the kill on the Zephyr. Now they'll find the Hex that's onto the Phantom Lancer. They've got the stun, they'll throw the finger, they get the kill on a Jackie. They take him out so quickly. The Wukong's command is going to follow this up. The Bombi Lion is dead. Whitemon will follow into the grave, and 3 dead on the side of T1 for the Anti-Mage.
Wait, hold that thought. PL getting caught out again.
Oh no, this is a big problem. If they kill the Phantom Lancer again, there's going to be really potentially the end of his game. They've got the false promise. They'll keep him alive. They look over the Anti-Mage who's low on mana. Hung just blinks away with BKB pop by the Nature's Prophet. They get the Kona Carl anyway, so they'll find themselves at least one. They've got the stun. They're trying to drain the mana onto the Phantom Lancer. They look over as they've got the lasso out onto the PL. They catch him. They've caught the PL. Can they get the kill? The Doppelganger back in, looking at the Anti-Mage. Hung taking a lot of damage, trying to man fight this one. The silence is not going to be enough. Hung is dead. Jackie dies. Bombi gone.
This is so intense. It feels like so many games now just come down to a stare off at Roshan, which is Hex on the Nyx Assassin.
Yeah, they've got the Hex. Wukong's down. Boundless Strike. They're going to stun up Hung. He'll go outside the circle. They'll roll away, but they've got the Orchid onto the Anti-Mage. They'll move in. 2-man stun. Hits the Nature's Prophet as well as the AM. Hung, red, drop like flies. Carl gets a double kill.
Ports need to die.
Aegis expires. That gets reclaimed. Over mid, though. They've got the stun on a Jackie, and now the Abyssal Blade. They're not really doing a lot of damage, but finally the finger comes in as well as the Mana Void. That blew him up. Hung gets a double kill. Also has to pop his BKB again. This is already a 7-second BKB. I was going to say Old Alliance definitely enjoying the rack. Ooh, Yules misses the stun, though. They've got the Vortex. Anti-Mage, no mana. He's gone.
Has the Aegis, though. Yeah. Bombi buying back, Lion buying back.
Vortex, it's down for another 4 seconds. Meteor Hammer trying to line it up, but they got the Balance Strike as well as the Wukong's command around Hung. He'll blink away. The Hex onto the Nyx Assassin. Red from outside the circle. Jackie moving forward. Stun comes in. That's from Bombi onto Zephyr. They got the kill on Whitemon, so they're without the Oracle. And now they look over as Phantom Lancer gets the kill on Bombi. Bombi dead for 90 seconds. Hustle out of mana now. Getting run down by Jackie again. Hustle nowhere for him to go. He can't roll away. Red trying to do as much damage as he can. Dappy B is only just watching. Hung, he's looking to join in on the fray, but they've got Cuckoo coming over. Balance Strike coming through. Hung out of mana. Now a big problem. Jackie with the lasso on him. He's pulling away from the Anti-Mage. Killed off. Down goes Cuckoo. 4 heroes dead on the side of T1.
One of his peak timings, of course. Prophet not far behind. Oh, so 6 slotted.
I'll be trying to catch up. Buyback used by the Oracle. BKB looking for the Wukong's Balance Strike. They've stunned him up, and the silence. Anti-Mage low finally falls. Down goes Hung. BKB from Dappy B. Can anybody stop this TP? No, they can't. Red, he hides in the trees. Hustle rolls away. He is yet to buy back and probably giving them some sort of comfortable feeling in the racks, in the base. They'll go with the Electric Vortex. They've got the silence onto the Nature's Prophet. They'll look as BKB's going to be popped by DPB. False Promise just in time to save the Storm Spirit. Monkey King getting really low. He's in trouble. Gets away. Just barely ball lightning out. TP from Carl. Is it in time? Just survives. No! He's dead from Bombi. And down goes Jackie.
He wanted to initiate himself, I believe.
Yeah, he ball lightninged in.
Must have gotten impaled.
Yeah. I thought he had healed up enough. The Oracle was trying to do everything he could to keep him alive.
Abyssal
Cuckoo
Blade.
now stuck, hit with the Abyssal. He's gone. Buyback available on all 3 cores. I guess just the heals weren't enough from the Oracle.
No, he didn't even manage to heal him at all. Buybacks here from PL and Monkey King. If this AM dies...
Ooh, Vortex! That's onto the line as well as the Nature's Prophet. They get the kill on Bombi as well as Red immediately. Both these heroes dead, only one has buyback. And I think he just uses it and then just giggled. Oh,
close. Down
they
the
are
hunt
chasing.
here.
They're behind. Did Cuckoo catch that? Because they get the kill on a Red. They take out the Nature's Prophet, but behind them now, False Promise comes in. That's going to save the Monkey King. They've got the Magnetized down as well as the BKB Papa. They've got themselves the Ball Lightning coming through as well as the Electric Vortex. They get the kill on Bombi as well as Red. They're both going to buy back immediately with the lasso around Zephyr, but it's not going to matter as the Aeon Disc pops. Cuckoo, he's gone. Dappy B falls. He's going to buy back as well. Carl now with not a lot of mana, but gets Electric Vortex around onto the Earth Spirit as well as the Anti-Mage. They get the kill with the finger coming out of Carl. Whiteman's gone as well. 3 heroes dead without buyback as they're trying to fight. Jackie, can he get anything out of this? He looks over at Hustle, but Hustle's going to walk away. Doppelganger looking for some space, tries to act like an illusion, but he ends up getting hexed up. He's going to be dead, and this game's going to be over as this will be T1 without buybacks, and GG is called. 496, they even the series. T1 just can't pull it back enough, and 496, they flip the coin and look like a much better team. Yeah, the shots coming in, going 1-1-1 to start. 10-7 right now for the Monkey King in this off lane. Roll comes through, the Earth Spirit's showing up. Kinetic field, but I don't know if it's gonna matter. Jackie low, Jackie dead, and looking for some additions. Whitemon and Zephyr on the run. Whitemon slowed up, and with Hustler making the rotation, they've got to kill Splinter Blast. Zephyr, nice, fine, but still. Oh, I say fine, but the roll is in, and they get the kill on a Zephyr.
Not worth it though. If Earth Spirit dies, there's no TP.
No roll into the trees. Can he juke one more? I don't know if it's not worth it. You got all 3 kills in that lane.
As you said, stops the Boundless. And this is some next level team play there.
Carl's getting bullied again. Ball lightning forward, tries to remnant away. Carl just with a shot left, the Wrath of Nature, but avoids it. Using that remnant, Balance Strike comes in. They've got the glimpse. They'll take out that BB. Hustler tries to find the kill on a Carl, which he does with the urn. Cold Embrace, Hustle alive for now. Doesn't have a roll to work with, so he's just extending the inevitable as it's a second one to die. Vortex on the Cuckoo. They're going to bring over Red. They've got the silence. Do they have a way to stop this TP? He stops it himself, I believe. And now Zephyr, they come around onto DatBB. They get the kill, the Winter's Curse. That's going to hit onto 3 of these heroes. It's actually destroying Carl. Magnetized to follow it up. They get the kill on Carl. They'll take out one. They will cover Zephyr. He's sprouted, as well as hit by the Magnetized. Jackie falls to Hung, who popped the BKB. He's still holding on to the Sanities. They got the kill onto 3. They come out of this ahead in what looked like a very...
Yeah.
See how much they commit for this. They're TPing in. DatBB is here. Now they'll make the commitment. They've got the glimpse into the Static Storm that's onto the Earth Spirit, as well as the Yules around onto the Winter Wyvern. They've rooted up 2 of these heroes with the Side Fist, as well as the Searing Chains. Hustle gets the Magnetize off before he ends up falling. They've got the Winter's Curse that's going to lock up the Timber Saw, but meanwhile the BKB pop by Red. They've sprouted around this Ember Spirit. They got the kill on Jackie. He's silenced up, nowhere to go. Sanity's dropped, Remnant away. Even with the Sanity's dropped, it's not going to be enough to get the kill. They look over as they take out Red. They'll finish off Cuckoo. 2 for 3. It's just constantly these close engagements, all TPing out. And now he gets glimpsed back. Zephyr with the charge, Astral Imprisonment, looking for the Meteor Hammer. Dropped, not going to land on anybody. They get the kill on a DatBB. They look over the OD. Is it going to be a full team wipe? Not before Carl dies. Whoa! Hung, bashed up, killed off, full team wipe, going the way of T1 just barely.
You cut that tree, suddenly there's a big tree just blocking your way. You can't get out.
Smoke. And the Static Storm is down. Bloodstone trying to survive. Not going to be enough from DatBB. And now Bombi's TP'd into this one. He's starting to run, but the Remnant forward. Bombi glimpse. And the Winter's Curse, but the BKB's been popped by Carl. They're coming around the other way. They look over at Whitemon, try and get the kill into the Disruptor. The roll comes in. But I don't know if this is going to be enough. They try to find him. They've got the Magnetized down on 3 of these heroes with the BKB being popped by Zephyr as well. Whitemon's gone. Bombi's dead. Wukong's used. Jackie comes back into the fight, looking over at Hung. Hung, his BKB is no longer available. The Balance Strike hits. The last shot is there. They get the kill into the OG. They've taken out 3. And in the air is Hustler. They look over at Red, who will pop a BKB of his own and the roll away from Hustler. So 2 of these heroes escaping for the side of 496.
Yeah, and Ember now has a really good game. Suddenly 4th in the net worth. Aghanim Scepter online.
The thing about that...
Wait, OD caught someone?
OD trying to catch Cuckoo.
Not perfect enough.
Yules in the air, not frame perfect. But look at the damage, doesn't matter. Cuckoo dead to right, Sanity's committed. They've got the charge coming in as well as the Primal Spring. They're looking to get the kill. The Astral Imprisonment on itself with the BKB popping. Now the Wukong's command's coming out of the Static Storm. 4 staff away, but the ulti's used by Zephyr. They're keeping this OD close, but is it going to be close enough to get the kill? The roll comes in, as well as the Magnetize that's on 4 of these heroes as they take out Hung. They'll look over as DatBB's getting low. They'll finally finish off the Storm Spirit, but they lose themselves. The Monkey King, Jackie drops. Red doing a lot of damage to these heroes on the side of T1. And they'll start to retreat. But the roll and glimpse, he was hoping to chase, but Red's still here and gets another one. Whitemon is gone.
Whose? Maybe his own.
BKB, Hung getting out, but the double bash with the ulti now. Balance Strike thrown forward. BKB no longer available for Hung. That means the Remnant's going to be coming to the backlines with Ember trying to get something done. They haven't done a lot of damage yet with the Wukong's command coming through from Jackie. BKB's been popped by him and Carl. Looking over at Red, and Red was a big damage dealer in the previous engagement. They've got the ball lightning. They're trying to get the damage onto Jackie, but Hung now up into the air via the Yules. Now Sanity's comes in, but it's not going to be enough damage. They've got the Chakram right on top. The silence is onto the Ember Spirit, as well as the Astral Imprisonment to keep him alive for a second longer. Chakram right on top of Hung, though. though, still surviving with the Force Staff. Charge comes out. They've got the Cold Embrace. They're keeping this OD alive. Chakram looking for more damage with BKB being popped by Kuku. They still don't kill this OD. They look over at Carl. Ball lightning's in. They get the cone to the Ember. They look over at Zephyr. He's trying to run, but Bombi's in. Charge away over to the Storm. One more shot. Can they get it? Yes, they can. Dappy B, he ends up falling. Zephyr in a little bit of trouble with Hustler right on him. There's the roll. There's the kill. Bombi dead as well to Carl. I'm scared.
Might get Hex down here. Has Lincoln's though.
Lincoln's pop, but it's gonna have the Hex anyway. Now the Sanity's committed. They've got Red coming down with the BKB pop. They've used the Abyssal Blade onto the Nature's Prophet. They look over as Carl's about half health. They've got the Magnetized down. Red's gonna drop first. Wukong's doing enough to deter this side of 496. They also got the Aegis out of the hands of the OG with the BKB pop by Jackie. They're gonna start to chase on a Hung. Hung pops his BKB, looks over at Kuku. Kuku now hit with the OFG Vortex. They've got the Remnant forward. Carl trying to get a kill on the Storm Spirit. They get the kill on the Kuku. They've used the Winter's Curse. This locks up the Ember. Do they have the damage? They've probably got themselves a Remnant to pop him, but the Remnant away. Hung's got that kill on a Zephyr. That's 3 dead.
Wow.
Making a 4th. Just one more right click from Red kills off Carl, and he's got no buyback.
White one as well getting caught out.
Oh, full team wipe from 496.
Smoked up here, but it's really obvious they're smoked up because they're not pushing out the lanes. Don't get caught here. Oh my god.
Charge. That's going to land as he ends his roll, but OD's coming in. No jump forward. Astral Imprisonment. That's going to be safe, but they hit the balance strike, and now they look over as the Witcher's Curse is going to be used onto the Ember Spirit. We got the BKB off, but the ulti comes out from Zephyr, as well as the bash onto Hung. They get the cone to the OD. He's going to be dead for 100 seconds. The Static Storm is around onto the Storm Spirit, as well as the Nature's Prophet, but Kuku, he's in deep and not going to be able to survive if he stays in right next to the Storm Spirit. They'll get a kill onto the Timber. They'll take him out. He buys back immediately with the Remnant away from Carl. They get the kill on a Hustler. They've taken out 2, and he doesn't have buyback. Remnant forward.
Hitting the Rex now.
Yeah, now they're hitting the racks. It's not just a passive push from the Nature's Prophet. The roll in, that comes through from Hustle with the BKB pop by Zephyr. They're going to charge and hit this Earth Spirit. They've got the Static Storm down with the Kinetic Field. They look over Carlos, taking a lot of right clicks from Hung. BKB pop as well as the Wukong's command coming in. They get the kill on the Hustle. He's going to be there for 100 seconds. So buy back. And now, can they go for anything more? They committed the Wukong's command. That's a lot of commitment coming in from T1. But now, with another life available on the Earth Spirit, they can reset, go again, and now you don't have the tools that you used in the previous engagement. Here come the Treants, here comes the aggression. They'll look over, Remnant's forward, looking over at Red with Ball Lightning going to the back lines, trying to get on top of the Disruptor. They've stunned him up, they might be able to kill him off. Dappy B pops the BKB, but Whitemon gets him Fizz for a second. The Abyssal Blade's used onto the Storm Spirit. Can they get the kill? Timber Chain as well as the Chakram, but no, the Ball Lightning away from Dappy B. They've got the Glimpse back into the hands, and Cold Embrace comes out just in time with the Hex on a Zephyr. Hung trying to fight, Astral Imprisonment, Mew with the Ball Lightning comes in from Dappy B. It's trying to escape, but he's out of mana. Chakram right on top of him. He's eating the Jesus, gets away. But they look over the Winter Wyvern. Bobby's dead for 89 seconds. He's got buyback. Is he going to use it? That's the question. BKB pop by Red. He's going to TP away. Nothing to stop it. No, first they bash. Oh, Red, you unlucky man. You get bashed up, you get killed, and you'll leave with 120 seconds on your respawn timer. Now they've found themselves Hung with the charge being so fast. They've got the ult coming out from the Spirit Break with the BKBs being popped by Hung. Sanity's Eclipse gets dropped with the Static Storm as well as the Kinetic Field around on the OD as well as the Storm. They get the kill on the Dappy B as well as Hung. They'll take out Hustle and buybacks around the horn from the side of 496. They look over at Red. Nature's Prophet's gone and dead. He just fought back. He's dead for 2 minutes, and there's no way he's coming back into this one. You need the curse to save your life, to save this series for the side of 496. They look over at Bombi. They're going to have the charge, but the blink away. He gets back towards the well. They've dusted up. They thought he went invis, but that's not the case. Zephyr coming all the way through with the Glimpse. Static Storm all locking up this Winter Wyvern. Is going to be enough with the ulti from Zephyr. They'll get the kill. 4 heroes gone. Now the tier 4s, they're rocking low. Storm needs everything to go his way, and it's not looking likely. T1 are on the way to win the series, but there's the Electric Vortex. That comes out of the 3 with the BKB pop by Jackie, who also used that Abyss Blade. No mana left on the Storm Spirit. He's getting low, trying to survive. Backdoor protection, not gonna matter. T1 take the game. They take the series, and 496 just not enough to hold on with this victory.